It was a day that perhaps showed us a skill that we don't talk about enough with you. We talk about your athleticism, your shot-making skills, but your mental ability to perhaps throw off some frustration and just be patient, ultimately, in this game in the second set, and stick with the process of hitting the ball.
Yes. What was going on? I think I was maybe sometimes not quite clear what I exactly wanted to do midway through the first set, maybe, because I did have my chances, and in that first set I had some second serve return where I could have done that and maybe hope for Marin to miss a few or just be a bit more patient, but I felt like I wanted to play aggressive. I said it before the match, and I think I overhit early on. So here in this game I told myself, let Marin hit the 4 winners, don't do the 4 errors, and of course it paid off beautifully. Marin didn't play a very good game there, but that's maybe got something to do with my confidence and with his maybe 2 matches lost this week. I think he was maybe feeling it a little bit.
So if the decision-making process wasn't quite as you wanted it in the first and second sets, the third set here right now seemed like a pretty good decision from our perspective.
Was it run around? Here we go, yeah. So he can't try to go as late as possible, clearly, but being committed about it. And I did it once in the first set. I think it was a bad call to do it then because it was a little bit half-hearted. He also hit a good serve. I ended up being way over there. He hit the short cross court and I was frustrated about it. But I told myself if I get a chance again, I'll go over more, give myself more room, and then I'll just hit it hard down here. And look, it was the perfect situation. You see, it was just one shuffle over, and then I'm in the perfect position from here. And he knows it's trouble, so he's going to retreat. And yeah, I hit a good shot. So I tried it again later on. I missed it way over here, but look, it was still, I think, the right play.
You're getting video bombed behind you.
Am I?
I just got to let you know that.
Hey, Jack, what's up? Nice
It's a guy that knows a thing or two about hitting forehands.
I didn't even realize this is how crazy we are these days.
He knows a thing about forehands. I'm going to let you draw. Obviously, you know where you hit this forehand. Why did you go into that particular spot there?
I just thought this was going to be, for me, maybe the safer shot in that very moment. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can always aim here and then hope if you hit it late, it goes there. If you hit it early, it goes this way. But I just felt like I'm going to feel it, you know, to go down that direction, and it was the right call.
Which leads me into another little piece. I've been very interested over the years watching you serve. Obviously, you've obviously had one of the best serves of all time. There's no question about that. But when I watch you and Rafa serve, there's one thing in particular that I notice. The ball, obviously, as you can see, is still in his hand here. If you look at where his eyes are, he's already looking up to where he's going to place the ball. I can't, unfortunately, do that on yours because it's got to come out this way. Yep. But you're still looking down the court.
Checking my opponent out.
Yeah. Is that something you learn, or is that something that's just happened?
I think this is something that just happens. I think Marin also is similar to Rafa. He goes up first, and then the ball toss comes. You can't possibly follow the ball, otherwise you go all loopy, you know. But this one, I'm not sure why I do it. Maybe I feel like it gives me one last information, but at the same time it can also throw you off. You know, if you see him maybe shuffle around, I don't know. But this is something from junior days. You just bring it over into the pro game, I believe.
I want to just check your memory for the last time today.
All right, here we go.
A season full of big points. I know you can't remember every single big point.
Definitely not.
But this one was in your hometown.
Backhand down the line, half volley.
There we go. I'm going to show it in full speed.
There you go. I mean, I was in trouble there because Manarino was really doing a nice job of hugging the baseline, playing, you know, that backhand cross court, and I couldn't get out of these rallies anymore. And I needed something to happen, and it was that half volley that changed the course of the Basel tournament, and maybe also for, you know, also for here with my confidence. So sometimes it's these margins, it's this small. People forget. Only when you're live in the stadium and you're really this close and you see the frustration on the player's face, you realize how lucky or unlucky you get sometimes.
And finally, will you practice tomorrow?
Probably.
Okay, Roger.
Unfortunately.
Roger, thanks for your time. No